Alright. Welcome back to Fallout 76 Burning Springs Daily Challenge Guide for April 29th. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning, about 10:15 on the dot. Let's go live. Let's check out the dailies and see what we got for us for today. Alright, looks like the first one off. We gotta eat some cake, pie, or candy. That's pretty awesome. Complete 6 of the daily challenges. It looks like we gotta catch some fish, cook some grilled fish, catch or craft some fish bits. Now, looks like we gotta do a lot of fishing today. Cripple a spooky scorched legs 10 times. Oh, this one again. That's gonna be a hard one to find, the spookies. Now looks like somebody just bought some stuff from my
I never imagined that I would share a home
vendor and just max my caps. Okay.
Wonderful.
Alright, kill some corrosive stingwings. Okay, let's see. Said grilled fish to embassy vendor. Alright. I should have spent some caps. Man, a lot of people just showed up. I just barely got on. So we got fishing to do. Let's see. Do we have any grilled fish on us? Canned grilled fish. That'll be perfect. We really got to go in first person and look at the water. There we go.
Today's junk output is error. Sensors are dirty.
We gotta clean that Nukashine, man. The sensors are dirty. Can't see anything. Well, a pack of duct tape is not bad. But we're looking for actual fish. All the stuff I put and all those caps are going to waste. I forgot to spend my caps yesterday and I put those at some decent prices too. All the stuff we got from the spooky scorched loot bags, we got 25 out of the 30 we had to deal with yesterday. And I think I put those backpack plants 5K. So we just literally lost probably like 15K of caps. Man, if I knew we didn't have to be in a team, I would have done all the dailies on a private server. It would be easier to find those spooky scores, but I do want to show you could be able to get all this stuff on the public server. You still need to get the Fallout version. That'll be our third fish. Alright, fish is caught. Get the fish out of the fish trap. Every time I try and walk past dogs. Let's see. Well, we are going to do that first daily for eat pie, cake, and candy. So we got our Nuka-Cola candy machine. We got 4 pieces on us. Let's step into our home. Let's see. 5 slices of birthday cake. What else? Alright, our pie machine over here. Slice of pie, pumpkin pie. Those are quick and easy for the resources here. And our camp. If you don't have those, there's a few spots across the map where you can find some pie, some candy, some other goodies that you can eat. So we're working on the fishy stuff. So get through that first. We need to make fish bits. We just need 5 fish bits. Smoky salmon. Do not cook the stone out of bottles. And let's see. I think it's under meat. We need to do said grilled fish. How much do we need? A lot. Then we need 2. So catch fish, make cook grilled fish, and craft fish bits. Done, done, and done. Cake, pie, and candy. We easily get that done with our resource collectors here in our camp. If you don't have those resources, there's a few places on the map we could go and find some cake and candy and pies. So let's check out the first place, being the pumpkin house. There's a few spots that has candy. Let's see if they haven't been hit already, and I believe we can find 2 pumpkin pies in here.
So many pumpkins.
Looks like the candy bowl has been cleaned
so
out.
little time.
Door's open, that's a bad sign. There's usually some candy bits here on top of this counter. And there's usually pumpkin pie on this table, and on... Well, at least we could take the spices.
So many pumpkins to
No
carve.
pumpkin pie here.
So little time.
So that's been cleaned out. Let's see, there is another spot close to the pumpkin patch over here. I hear flapping. It's 1-star legendary. Oh, there's a spooky scorch right next to us. Aim for the legs. Fish on the way. Alright, we were able to get 2 of the spooky scorch here and put the patch. That's nice. Now where to that? I'm not done with you. Mess with me, I'm gonna get you down. Get back here. Oh, don't tell me the game just froze. Nope. Alright, maybe we should keep this guy going, because we're getting some spooky spawn on us. How come this guy hasn't landed yet? Come on. all I came for is to get some candy. Well, let's add that to the map where spooky scorch could be found here in the pumpkin patch. Let's see, where are the pumpkins? I guess the pieces of candy are gone from the tables. There's usually like a piece of candy here on the ticket booth. That's going too. Let's see. We go down to Nuka World. There's usually some pies there. They're close right to the main entrance, right next to. I think you go to pick up like some fried scorpion. Fried rad roach. Let's put the rifle away. Here we go. 3 carnival pies. Take that Nuka dog. Here we go, scorpion kebab, fried roach on the stick, stuffed tofu, and fried scorpion tail. So there's 3 pies there, 2 over there by the house, the pumpkin pie house. Not pumpkin pie house. What was it called again? Pumpkin house. I just threw in pie at the end. We just have all those carnival pies. We've been here before. Let's see what else. Where's our sliced birthday cake? Oh, maybe the Nuka Cold candy. Was there a cooking station? Because we're talking about a recipe for pumpkin pie. Let's see, we can find a cooking station to get the recipe up real quick. I thought there was a cooking station here.
Anyone and everyone's welcome.
Except ghosts. We got enough of them over at Gover's.
I can do that tomorrow.
Eating the shade like Pete, but no, leave it to good old Pat to keep this place running.
Seen plenty of bad travel in these lands. Lots of wonders too. Every place has something special.
Okay, so we end up getting 4 cripple legs from Spookies. Okay. We see sell a fish to NPC vendor, Troza's steam wings. Let's see. And they've been taken out over here. There are 2 spots I know where they really spawn here in the Burning Springs. One right here by the... what was the name of this place again? Abraxadine Chemical Power Substation. We do a quick turnaround to our left. There should be 4 of them over here. we got a death claw to deal with. Alright, at least he's not charging us, he's crippled. Let's see. That's a whole lot of items to pick up. What was around here? Any more bad guys over here? Just open from parasites. Let's see, they usually do a lot of spices and sugars in here. Too bad there's no hot dogs on this grill. Let's see. We'll head back to camp. One, I need to look up the recipe for pumpkin pie. I can't remember off the top of my head. I remember Mirelurk eggs, and there was another item we were missing in our inventory. Let's see, we'll go to the roasted rat hog over here. So with pumpkin pie, we got sugar, we got boiled water, wood, and we just need Mirelurk eggs to create some pies. Alright, and the one place I was speaking of to get some Mirelurk eggs, you can get them along the river, wherever Mirelurk spawn, but like, sometimes they explode. And I believe it was the Hemlock Spring dump here in the Skyline Valley, where you can find some Mirelurk eggs. You can pick them up 100% of the time, they don't blow up. Find some Mirelurk eggs. These are broken. Looks like one. There's a group over here. Looks like a few eggs that we just collected. Let's get out of the radioactive goo. Decontaminate. Let's see what's left. Let's see, we got the stuff to make the pumpkin pie, maybe one or two. Cripple scorched legs. Let's see. Let's start off in the cranberry bog and see. Let's fire base and cut one of them. Now we're in search of spookies. Now where were we, or where we got lucky yesterday? We had like 4 in one spot. Nothing here. Oh yeah, we're gonna try the thorn. We got lucky there, I believe. Thorn. What was it? The ranger station. What was it, bootlayer lodge or something like that. Oh, that counted.
Sucker! Didn't even break a sweat.
Okay, we do. Should have raider thief. Okay, we found one stick here. Alright, let's head over to the ranger station. Hopefully we find more spooky scorch than we did the other day. Yesterday was a grind and a half. So keep an ear out and see if you hear the spooky music. Okay, that was perfect timing. Bobblehead. Oh, it's a big bobblehead too. Scorch warrior. Alright, another spooky. Alright, we got lucky today. And I'm surprised we got lucky. A leader bobblehead, 2 spookies in the ranger station. Alright, the bootlegger is right over there, so we can just do a quick run. But the blood eagles are usually hanging out here.
This'll be nice if...
Note to self, spend them caps. We'll see if we can find some players' camps and make it rain caps and get some high price mods. Maybe there's a few people selling 4 stars in this server. Okay, that one didn't want to use bats. Looks like nobody here. Next spot, the bootlayer. So we Google Fire Base LT. And maybe the radio station, Camp Venture. Looks like we're going from the Cranberry Bog up the mire again. So far he's not moving, he's stuck. We'll take advantage of this. No scorch around. So let's see, from here, we go to isolate a radio ray. How many scorch or spooky scorch legs will get a cripple? 3 more? I think we just went to the wrong spot. I'm about to say that's not the building we usually go to. Should be behind the building. Oh, we hear the audio cue. Alright, we just need one more. Hey, spooky loot bag. Alright, from here we can go to Camp Venture. And so far, we're gonna find some good scorch. Not like yesterday during the dailies and the weekly. That was a venture and a half. There's feral ghouls over there. Oh. Someone was here. Alright, next spot. Well, let's try the gallery again. Since we're moving up the mire. Hopefully we didn't hit a dry spell and we're like, we look out for the next like few spots. I always think we could just walk right through the roof. Yeah, I heard one. A quad ghost rifle. Is that a death claw? Well, it's been a while since we've seen an albino death claw out here. so we just got to sell a grilled fish to NPC vendor. So let's head our way over to Highway Town. Goes to the main entrance. We'll go over to the, I know there's like a little cookie pot there. We can make that pumpkin pie, so we can finish that part off. Show you guys, it's pretty easy to make them. If you have bad luck trying to find them in the pumpkin house like I just did. But we got lucky at Nuka World. Now we just gotta find pumpkin pie. So before we do that, exit station. It'd be nice if we swap out Critical Savvy. We'll throw on our Super Duper, see if we get lucky we make more. Let's go down to Pumpkin Pie again. Craft 3, let's see if we get lucky. I didn't hear the chime, so I guess we had some on us. Running low on water. Let's change our Super Duper back. Pretty savvy. Let's go sell our
Might be
fish.
rough around the edges here, but all are welcome. Just don't go causing trouble.
Grabbed a sweet new shooting bounty. Who said profit had to just be business?
Break down all this stuff. Make our path back lighter.
These are tough times. I hope we can hold out here.
Might make run.
Gotta hand it to Splint. She knows her guns.
There we go. We can run again.
Raiders have been stealing.
The ghouls are lucky we let
So
them
much for our agreement.
I head over to the last
Don't
resort.
listen to what anyone else
Get some
says.
open bounties.
You ain't gonna get better supplies than mine.
Need to sell him a grilled fish. And I believe that's it for all the dailies for today. Yeah, so we were able to eat some cake, pie, and candy. We have those resource collectors in our camp. If you don't have those, we did show off a spot where you could find a few pieces of candy and pie in the pumpkin house, and also at Nuka World there's also 3 carnival pies there too, so that should be more than enough to get that daily done. If not, stop by people's camps. I have a bunch of the Nuka Cola candy on sale for a piece for a cap. Let's see what else. Now we catch our fish, we cooked the grilled fish, we crafted some fish bits, we went around. Basically, we got lucky at the pumpkin house where that scorched beast came out, and we got like what, 3 or 4 spooky scorch pop up on there. So we went down to, I believe we started off in the cranberry bog and worked our way up in the mire, getting the rest of the spooky scorch, and we went over to Burning Springs, the 2 places, or we just went to one. I was about to say, for the corrosive stingwings, you find 4 close to the Rex Line chemical station that we saw earlier. And there's another spot close to our camp by Hawking
Maybe
Hill
it'll be safe
Station,
to leave town one
by the
day.
road sign 33,
when a
right
rat
about
bug
here,
flies.
where the
Like maybe
railroad
we'll
crosses
round
the
here
road.
during the day.
There's like a crashed
It's
truck
nice.
with some
Cabs
chemicals
never
spilling out
last
from
as
the
long
back.
as you need 'em
There's
to.
usually 2 stingwings here too as well, in case you can't get those 4 by the power station. Let's see, and we sold that grilled fish to an NPC vendor, so that's pretty much it. Mostly is hunting for the spooky scorch. Happy hunting, y'all. So let's go to end this. So we'll upload this. I'll let you guys do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below, leave a like, don't forget to share the video. I really appreciate you catching that replay back on my YouTube channel. You know what to do there. Hit that sub notification button for the daily content drop. Special thanks for you guys watching live on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that follow button there as well. Catch me live every day. And once again, thanks for watching. See you on the next one, and have an amazing day.